Hello students, this is Suraj Misra from Atmadi Vidyalaya. I am here to tell you about breadboard. The other objective is how to use breadboard, and finally some guidelines and tips for proper breadboarding. So let's start the slide. There is the first slide. The question arises: what is breadboard? A breadboard is a prototype board. It is a reusable platform for temporarily built electronic circuits. Prototype stands for early sample model of a product built to test circuit. The other word is reusable platform. It stands for we can make circuit again and again on breadboard. Basically, it is used for testing the circuits. Now move toward next slide. This slide tells about different kinds of breadboard. The first type of breadboard is full type breadboard. It is used for making complex circuit, big circuit, and the second one is half type of breadboard. It is used for making moderate type of circuits, and the third one is mini breadboard. It is used for making very tiny and small circuits. This slide tells about what is inside a breadboard. Students, there are tiny metal clips inserted behind the breadboard, and then we stick a double-sided tape that it cannot further come out. For the protection, we stick double-sided tape. These metal clips are connected in a horizontal and vertical manner behind the breadboard. Now this slide tells about the connections of the breadboard. The uppermost pair of lines are denoted as power supply lines. Blue line indicates the negative power supply line. Red line indicates the positive power supply line. Below this there is a component line. The connections of the component line in a vertical manner. Again a component line. Again the connections are in vertical manner. Then repeated power supply line. Finally we can say a breadboard consists of two power supply lines and two component lines. Now move toward next. This slide tells about how a breadboard works. As we saw in previous slide, there are many holes on breadboard and arranged in a grid pattern. So we insert the components in these holes as per circuit diagram and test whether it works or not. And arrangement of internal strips serves as a jumper wire. Now the question arises: why we use breadboard? Why we not use PCB, that is printed circuit board? We use breadboard because it is easy to use. It takes less time and money as compared to other platform. Suppose we directly design the circuit on the PCB with the help of soldering iron. If in case this circuit will not proper working, then we have to take out all the components from the PCB, and due to soldering, this is not very easy task. Hence, first we use breadboard for testing the circuit. One more advantage, it allows to see how the circuits is functioning. As I taught, we insert components in the holes of the breadboard for building the circuit, so it is easy to swap resistors, capacitors, transistors, and many different types of components of different values. Now let's see some guidelines and instruction and tips. If we use lots of jumper wire, the circuit of the breadboard looks so bulky, then we cannot easily find the errors of the circuit. So if possible, use less number of jumper wires. Now this slide again tells about the guidelines and tip. Also keep jumper wires as short as possible. One more important instruction: place the IC chips in the middle of the breadboard. Otherwise IC will short. So that's all from my side. Students, please note all the topics and definitions in your copy by pausing the video. Thank you very much.